first walked in, the world stood still like time forgot to move against my will. Your laugh was like the sun broke through, but I just stared, too shy, too new. You didn't see me in the crowd, just another face without a sound. But my heart knew right from the start, you already owned a piece of my heart. And I smiled in silence, hoped you'd turn, hid my fire so it wouldn't burn. I memorized the way you move, like a song I knew but couldn't prove. You were the start I never planned, a quiet dream I held in hand. When you first walked in, I fell so deep, but all I did was watch and keep. Every hallway felt like fate, but I just pass and hesitate. I draft 1,000 words to say, then lose them all and walk away. You light the room without a clue of what your light would pull me through. I built a world where we belonged, but only in my midnight songs. So I smiled in silence, wished you'd stay, let my thoughts just drift away. I painted you in every line of secret notes I'd never sign. You were the start I never planned, a quiet dream I held in hand. When you first walked in, I knew it then, but hid it all again and again. Maybe someday you'll look my way and hear the words I couldn't say. But till that time, I'll just believe in silent love that dared not breathe. And I smiled in silence, watched you shine. Your light unknowingly met mine. You'll never know how deep it goes, but some love stays where no one knows. You were the start I never planned, a quiet dream I held in hand. When you first walked in, the story began, but only I knew how it ran. I wrote your name in silence in corners of my mind, on napkins in the margins, and poems no one finds. I traced your face in sketches, I whispered to the stars, built castles out of longings, then hid my fragile heart. You never knew, you passed me by. I smiled like I was fine, but every word I never said lived loudly in my head. I wrote your name in silence where no one else could see, a secret carved in pages of the man I tried to be. And though the world kept turning, I stood still in the rain, hoping time would carry me to where you'd feel the same. Your laughter lived in music, in chords I used to play, each melody a memory of what I couldn't say. I watched you live your story while mine was stuck in place, pretending I was happy with a half-lit kind of grace. You loved the sky, I loved your light, from just beyond your sight. But being close was not enough when silence caged my love. I wrote your name in silence where dreams and daylight fade, between the lines of almost and words I never made. And though I walked beside you, my heart walked far ahead, waiting for a moment I hadn't found just yet. Maybe love begins in fear, in the quiet we hold dear. And maybe silence speaks too loud for hearts afraid to stand out proud. I wrote your name in silence, and maybe that's okay. Not every love begins with light or knowing what to say. But if you ever wonder if someone once believed, just know your name was written in the soul I used to keep. I saw the boxes by your door, the goodbye smile you softly wore. I stood there frozen in my doubt. The words were there but never out. You hugged me like a friend would do, and I just nodded back at you, while every beat inside my chest was screaming what I should have confessed. You left before I could speak, before I could stand on my 2 weak feet, before the truth escaped my fear, before I called you mine, my dear. You walked away with one last glance, and I let go of my only chance. You left, and I stayed quiet still. That silence haunts me, always will. echo of your footsteps fade, while I replay what I never said. 1,000 nights I've stayed awake, rewriting moments I can't remake. I held your name behind my lips, like fragile glass that always slips. I thought I'd have a little more time to tell you you've been always mine. But you left before I could speak, before I could climb the words too steep, before I broke the cage I built, before I wiped away my guilt. You flew like wind beyond my hands, and I just watched, I didn't stand. You left, and I stayed quiet still. That silence haunts me, always will. Maybe fate just came too soon, maybe love needs room to bloom. But if I'd said just one true line, would you have stayed, been somehow mine? You left before I could speak, and now it's just these songs I keep. My voice too late, my heart too slow. You'll never hear what you should know, but somewhere in a different sky, I hope you felt my last goodbye. You left, and I stayed quiet still, and silence echoes louder still. Still walk the streets we never shared, leave space beside me like you're there. I keep the light on in my chest, for someday you might head back west. You're not a ghost, you're something more, a heartbeat waiting at my door. And though you're gone, I feel you stay in everything I do each day. Oh, but where's your name on every dawn? It whispers maybe she's not gone. I trace the clouds and watch the skies for signs of you behind sunrise. I don't know when, I don't know how, but I still believe in someday, somehow. 'Cause even time can't wash away the kind of hope that chose to stay. I hear your voice in quiet rain, in every coffee shop refrain. You live in verses I don't write, in every dream that fades by night. And if the world keeps turning fast, I'll be the one who always Hope wears your name, it always will. In every breath that's soft and still. And if we meet some distant day, I'll say hope never walked away. So till then, I'll light the flame and hold the truth you're worth the wait. Hope wears your name, so I remain. I wasn't looking, just passing through. Then turned a corner, and there was you. Same soft eyes, but something changed. The air stood still, but not estranged. You said my name like it still meant more than just a distant friend. And all the years just fell away in one unsure but golden day. The day we met again, my world aligned, like time had left a note behind, saying this is where your heart returns. After every loss and every yearn, we didn't need to say too much. Your smile already said enough. The day we met again was not the end. It felt like home. It felt like when you wore the coat you used to hate. I joked about it like old days. You laughed and tilted back your head like every echo I once kept. There was a pause and then a truth, some gentle silence born from youth. But standing there I felt it clear, the distance never killed the near. The day we met again, time stood aside and let the past and now collide. We talked like all the clocks were wrong, as if we'd paused and just moved on. You didn't say I missed you too, but in your eyes I saw it true. The day we met again became the start of something old and brand new heart. What are the odds that fate returns a second chance we didn't earn? But sometimes love just takes its time to find its place and realign. The day we met again, the world stood still, the broken pieces gently healed. You reached for me like not a day had passed between our separate ways. And though we stood like strangers there, I felt that you had always cared. The day we met again will never end. It lit the fire we couldn't pretend. practiced it 1,000 times in mirror glass and midnight rhymes, but every word would fade away when you were just a breath away. But this time I looked in your eyes and didn't run or hide behind. No more poems left unsaid, no more voices in my head. I finally said it, I love you. 3 small words, but all of me too. You blinked then smiled, and time stood still, like the world had waited for this thrill. No perfect line, no grand parade, just truth I'd carried every day. I finally said it, no more disguise, just heart to heart, no need to hide. The sky didn't burst, the stars stayed still, but something deep began to heal. You didn't speak, just held my hand, and somehow I could understand. You knew it long before I spoke, but waited till I broke the choke. And when I did, the fear was gone, like silence melted into song. I finally said it, I love you, and saw it shining back in you. No curtain left, no wall between, just everything we've ever been. The words were soft, but they were strong, a love that's waited all along. I finally said it, no turning back. The silence lifted off the track. Maybe love begins the day you find the courage not to stay and hide in places made of doubt, but walk right in and let it out. I finally said it, and now it's real, a truth you don't just speak, you feel. You pulled me close, your voice was low. I've waited too, I think you know. No fireworks, just quiet light, but that was all I hoped was right. I finally said it, and in your smile I saw forever for the first time. It didn't start with fireworks, no movie scene, no perfect words, just coffee warm and hands that brushed, a quiet glance, a gentle trust. You laughed, I knew this time it's true. No need to chase or run away. We found a home where hearts can stay. We fell into us like rain to sea. No map, no plan, just meant to be. You looked at me, I saw it clear. Love wasn't loud, it whispered near. We didn't jump, we didn't rush, we just let go, and that was enough. We fell into us, so soft, so deep, like falling upward in a dream. We didn't write some perfect line, we built it slow, one step in time. You knew my scars and held them close. I learned your silence meant the most. There's no need to prove what's always been true. You reach for me, I reach for you. No second guessing, just what's due. We fell into us like night to stars. No searching lost, no chasing far. You fit like breath I didn't lack, and every road just led me back. We didn't need to ask or try. We loved like rivers love the sky. We fell into us, no fear, no fuss, just something right inside of us. And maybe love's not meant to blaze, but gently fill the quiet space where once was ache, now there is trust. And all that changed was both of us. We fell into us, no need to run, no games to play, no wars to win. Just simple truth in tangled hands, two hearts that somehow understand. We didn't break, we didn't bend, we simply chose to not pretend. We fell into us, and ever since, every heartbeat makes more sense. We used to laugh without a break, and now silence fills the time we take. You roll your eyes, I walk away, both hoping the other one will stay. You say I never hear you right, I say you're cold when we should fight, but underneath the angry tones is just a fear of being alone. We have our storms, they crash and burn. Love's not just light, it's thunder too. It tests the hearts it pulls into. But even when the sky turns blue, I'd rather face the storms with you. You slam the door, I curse the wall, but then we feel the silence fall. And I recall your trembling hand that once held mine without demand. We're flawed, we fail, we fight, we bend, but don't forget, we don't pretend. This isn't love that's built on lies. It's real, it hurts, it makes us right. We have our storms, and they roll out. They shake the house, they split the clouds. But every time the lightning strikes, it shows the shape of wrong and right. And in the mess, we still hold tight, still reaching through the sleepless nights. 'Cause even when we break in two, I'd rather feel the storm with you. Some hearts never raise their voice, but ours, it screams, then makes the choice to stay, to mend, to not let go, to learn what only storms can show. We have our storms, they come, they pass. We cry, we crash, we build back fast. And maybe that's what love must do, to grow through fire and come out true. So if the clouds return tonight, just promise me you'll hold on tight. 'Cause even pain is proof we grew, and I will face each storm with you. You ask me if I'm doing fine, I say I'm good. I smile on time, but lately I've been miles away. Even when you beg me to stay, it's not your fault, it's something deeper, silence I forgot to keep. A shadow crawling through my head, filling dreams with doubt and dread. There are shadows in my mind, hiding truths I can't define. Even when you hold me tight, I feel the distance in the night. I wish I knew what I should say, but all my thoughts just drift away. There are shadows I can't outrun, and I don't know where they come from. You kiss my cheek, but I feel cold. Not from you, from fears I hold. I try to write, but words all hide, as if my heart is scared inside. I love you, yes, but love gets lost inside the lines my mind has crossed. It's not a choice, it's just a maze, where all the light begins to haze. I just need to break to learn which fears are truly fake. But till I find a way to see, please don't stop believing me. There are shadows in my mind, but I won't let them make me blind. You are the light I wanna choose, even when I'm scared to lose. So if I pull away tonight, please know I'm trying with all my might to fight the dark, to not let go, and love you through what I don't show. A moan cold acoustic ballad about two lovers drifting apart without a fight. Soft Mayoko finger guitar, soft Mayoko string guitar. We fell apart quietly. We fell apart. We fell apart. We fell apart quietly. We fell apart quietly. We fell apart. We fell apart. We fell apart quietly. We fell apart. Woke up to sunlight on your side of the bed, pillow untouched, but your scent still stayed. Made 2 cups of coffee out of old routine, but one stayed warm, untouched, unseen. The house is quiet, but not in peace. It echoes now with memories. Your laughter still hangs in the air. like you're almost there. Empty spaces in the morning tell me more than words you said. Every shadow, every silence screams the things we left unsaid. I keep living like you're still here, but the truth keeps drawing near. I'm alone and the world keeps turning with these empty spaces in the morning. Your toothbrush sits untouched, a line I can't bring myself to cross that line. The songs we loved still softly play, but they sound different since that day. I talk to you when no one's near, pretend your voice is what I hear. In every pause I feel the weight of what we were and what's too late. Empty spaces in the morning, like an ache I can't define. You're not gone in some loud thunder, but in the absence of your signs. I make breakfast for just one, watch the sky without the sun. Time just keeps on yawning through these empty spaces in the morning. It's not the nights that hurt the most, it's waking up and seeing ghosts of a love that used to breathe. Now just haunts the air I need. Empty spaces in the morning still call out your name so clear. And though you're gone without warning, you're the silence I still hear. And maybe healing takes its time, but for now you're still in mine. In the quiet light that's dawning, with these empty spaces in the morning. I held the words behind my lips like fragile glass I couldn't risk. But silence built a wall so high you couldn't hear my silent cries. I thought you'd always understand, without the need to hold your hand. But Love, it needs to be confessed, not just assumed or left to guess. If I had said it then, would you have stayed? If I had shown the love I always made, in my quiet ways, in my guarded heart, would we still be close, not worlds apart? The echoes now are filled with wind, and all I ask is, what if I had said it then? I watched you drift and still I froze, afraid to say what my heart chose. You looked at me, your eyes so loud, but I just stared into the crowd. I gave you silence when you sought signs, and all you needed was a little time to hear the truth so long unspoken. But I left every promise broken. If I had said it then, would you have known that in my quiet you were home? That every beat of my unsure chest still called your name, still tried its best. Now every whisper feels like when I should have said it, should have said it then. Regret is not a storm that roars, it's in the soft closing of your door, in the way your perfume fades from air, and I still search for you nowhere. If I had said it then, could love survive? Could we have kept the spark alive? I write these words you'll never read, a love I lost to fear and need. But maybe pain can make good men, and learn to speak before the end. Still I wonder if I had said it then. I wrote your name on paper skies, between the ifs and long goodbyes, and pages stained with midnight rain. I poured my joy, my guilt, my pain. Each line of truth I couldn't speak, when you were mine, when love felt weak. Now every word I never said is inked in blue and quietly bled. These are the letters I never sent, folded in silence, love unspent. I sealed them with a breath too late, and tucked them in the hands of fate. You'll never read these broken lines, but they once held a heart like mine, a heart that tried a heart that meant these letters I never sent. One says I'm sorry for the fights. One dreams of holding you at night. Another just says please come back, scrawled on a napkin, torn and cracked. They sit in drawers and dusty books, still warm with all the second looks, still haunted by the could have beens and all the things we didn't begin. These are the letters I never sent, each one a piece of my lament. I wrote them all to feel you near, to speak the things you didn't hear. I whisper them into the wind, hoping they'll find the you within the past where all my love was pent. These letters I never sent. If words could travel back through time, would you have stayed? Would you be mine? But ink can't mend what lips ignored, and love can't grow behind closed doors. These are the letters I'll let go to free the parts I used to know. They hold my truth, they hold my soul. In every page I lose control, and though they'll never reach your hands, they made me whole where no one stands. Goodbye, my love, with no pretense. In letters I never sent. I didn't hear you say the words, but I still felt the sound. The way your footsteps disappeared without a single sound. No thunderstorm, no final scene, just empty cups and spaces clean. The silence said what lips denied, and that was how I knew goodbye. It's in the echo of the keys you left behind so quietly, the hush between your breath and mine, the way we It's in the fading of your laugh, the way the morning felt in half, the song we played and didn't end, just lingered like a ghost. My friend, no need to speak, no need to run. The love we had was already done. And in that calm I heard the sigh, the softest, clearest form of goodbye. It's in the echo of the keys you left behind so quietly, the hush between your breath and mine, the way we paused and drew the line. No screaming fight, no bitter cry, just one soft look and lowered eyes. I'll never hear it loud or high, but I still know the sound of goodbye. Some goodbyes don't come with rain, no slamming doors or heavy pain, just a stillness in the air that tells you love's no longer there. It's in the stillness that remains, the hollow warmth, the quiet change in empty rooms and starlit skies. I've memorized the sound of goodbye, not in your voice, but in your way. You loved me less with every day. Now every silence passing by still whispers me the sound of goodbye. I smiled when you looked away, so you would never see the thousand words I couldn't say were burning quietly in me. You saw a friend, I held my breath, each heartbeat hiding what came next. I stayed behind the truth I knew, but oh, if only you knew, if only you knew how I watched you sleep, how your laughter carved a space so deep, how I caught my breath when you came near and held my silence year after year. If only you knew what I couldn't show, the love I buried, so you'd never know. I wore a smile and played it cool, but I was never just a fool. If only you knew. cheered you on, I took the fall. I stayed so close through it all. While you chased love and someone new, I whispered mine, but not to you. And every time you needed light, I lit the dark and stayed outside. I gave you more than you ever knew. But oh, if only you knew, if only you knew how I watched you sleep, how your laughter carved a space so deep, how I caught my breath when you came near and held my silence year after year. If only you knew what I couldn't show, the love I buried so you'd never know. I wore a smile and played it cool, but I was never just a fool. If only you knew. Now you've moved on and I still write songs you'll never hear at night. But somewhere in these notes I send lives a love that didn't end. If only you knew how I said goodbye while you still stood there, warm and dry. If only you knew I chose your peace over the truth that gave me grief. And maybe now it's far too late to change the course, to shift the fate, but I still whisper to the blue, if only you knew. I wrote your name on fogged up glass and watched the letters fade too fast. Each drop of rain, a memory that washed another part of me. The ink runs wild on paper thin, like all the words I held within. No address, no stamp, no end, just thoughts I never dared to send. Letters in the rain, falling down in quiet pain. Every line a soft goodbye, every drop a reason why I write to let you go. Even if you'll never know, these pages fall, but I remain, writing letters in the rain. I told the storm about your smile, how it lit up my world for a while. And though you're gone, I still recall how love can build and then dissolve. I'm not the same, but that's okay. Some parts of me had to decay, to bloom again, to breathe again. I had to cry it out in rain. Letters in the rain, falling down in quiet pain. Every line a soft goodbye, every drop a reason why I write to let you go. Even if you'll never know, these pages fall, but I remain writing letters in the rain. Maybe someday I'll read them back and smile at all the things I lacked, not in regret but in relief that love can end without defeat. Letters in the rain, they're washing off the ache, the stain. I found my voice, I found my name, not just a lover, lost in flames. So here's to all we never said, into the life I choose ahead, no longer broken by the chain. Just a man who loves the rain. Hey, you out there in some tomorrow, still holding echoes of my sorrow. I hope your smile comes more with ease, and you sleep sound beneath the trees. I'm learning now to slow my pace, to treat the mirror with more grace. The world once broke me down to none, but I still rise, I'm not yet done. To the me I'll become, with steady hands and softer tongue, who walks through storms and still finds sun. I sing this song to you, my one. You're not there yet, but you will come. Braver, kinder, not undone. To the me I'll become. Each scar I bear a quiet teacher, each tear I've cried a gentle preacher. I don't regret the love I gave, it built the strength I one day craved. So when you feel you're lost again, remember all the might within. You're made of fire, made of sky. You are the reason why I try. To the me I'll become, with steady the me I'll become. I'll make peace with what I lack, forgive the days I never look back. I'm not chasing who I was, but growing toward the light, because to the me I'll become. When all the healing's finally done, you'll laugh again, you'll freely run, with heart wide open to someone. But first this love must start with me, a soul unchained at last set free. To the me I'll become. I see you coming home. There's a space beside me in the silence, where laughter used to echo in defiance. But lately there's a breeze, soft and unseen, that stirs the pages of my unfinished dream.
I don't know your name or where you'll be, but my heart keeps humming in a quiet key,
like petals waiting for the spring to speak. I bloom in hope, though I still feel weak. You might be the next verse in my song, the right that finally follows all the wrong. And though we haven't met, I feel you near, like a whisper only brave hearts hear. I won't rush this gentle stream. You might be my unfinished dream. I've traced out lines in the stars at night, wrote love letters I'll never send but might. The ink is healing, slow and true. Each line is reaching out for you.
no promises, no perfect plan, just the courage now to try again, to trust the rhythm, soft and slow. Where love begins, we'll surely know.
You might be the next verse in my song, the right that finally follows all the wrong. And though we haven't met, I feel you near, like a whisper only brave hearts hear. I won't rush this gentle stream. You might be my unfinished dream. Some dreams don't end, they only wait for hearts to heal, for chance and fate. So if you're out there wondering too, just know I'm dreaming
might be the sunrise I don't yet see, the hand that fits so naturally.
And even if this dream just stays a gleam, it's still enough to softly dream of you, my unfinished dream. Didn't think I'd see you here again, on this street where old ghosts remain. But there you were, sun in your hair, and suddenly I forgot the pain. We've both walked through different storms, learn what love is and what it's not. You smiled, and I knew right there we're not who we were, but we're all we've got. And just like that, the years fell away, like we'd been waiting for this day. In your summer eyes I saw the boy I used to be. In my steady heart you saw the girl who dared to dream. We're not rewriting history, we're making something new, stronger, wiser, more true. This isn't falling back, it's flying through to love, to me and you. We talked like hours meant nothing, like silence had always known our names. No more masks, no more pretending, just truth, just love, no shame. You reached for my hand like home, and I knew I'd never walk alone. In your summer eyes I saw the man you've grown to be. In your gentle words you called out the best in me. We're not a spark that flickered, we're a flame that grew, lit by everything we've been through. This isn't starting over, it's breaking through to love, to me and you. To love, to me and you. No regrets, just lessons kept. No what ifs, no tears wept. You and I, right place, right time. Now this love, it's by design. In your summer eyes I found the reason why I stayed through the winters, through the ache. We're not chasing what we lost, we're choosing what remains. And I'll choose you Been through the silence, the storms that change, watched each other grow, drift, then find our way. But through all the seasons, one thing stayed. My heart never learned to walk away. I've seen your smile in tears and light, held your hand in wrong and right, and every version of you I've known still feels like coming home. Still here, after all this time, still choosing you in heart and mind. No fireworks, no grand parade, just quiet love that chose to stay. You don't have to ask, my dear, I'm still here. Love isn't always loud or bold. Sometimes it's warm hands when nights get cold. Sometimes it's staying when walking seems easier. Sometimes it's simply I'm still here. Not a fairy tale, not a perfect line, but a real love through borrowed time. Still here through the ebb and flow, still choosing you more than you know. Not because we never fail, but because we rose as well. Don't have to doubt or fear, I'm still here. And if the years take you far away, if the world turns night from day, close your eyes, you'll feel me near, whispering soft, I'm still here. Still here through the years we make, through every give, through every break. We're not perfect, but we're true, and I'll keep choosing you. No matter where, no matter when, my dear, I'm still here.